Hey guys, I'm sorry I have to do this in here. I'm having to do two different videos in this setting today, but the rest of the week you won't have to worry. I'll be in my regular setup, but it's kind of funny that this happens on this episode, but I watched the Star Wars Resistance episode. Not a whole lot to say. They were, chasing this just monster down. They failed their first mission and succeed in the next. The things that I think may carry over within the season, I've been always theorizing that the Pirates are going to have something to do with this season. If there's either going to be something they have or some kind of mutiny, something, I think they're kind of leading to that. Hopefully there's something development in that in this episode, because really this episode didn't build a whole lot to the story. And honestly, if you've seen my video where I talked about, my disappointments with this show, or Disney's, I was disappointed with Disney with the show up to the first season. And this was definitely an episode where a lot of those feelings came back. There was a storyline with Buggles, little puppy, replacement. That he ends up going on the final successful mission with them, and just again, this is a show for a younger audience, and then you kids out there that may be watching this. This was an episode that we would call filler, just an episode that can ultimately be skipped, no real consequence to anyone. For someone like myself, this was definitely an episode that just could have, downright been skipped. There wasn't really, I'm not gonna say it was just a horrible episode. It was just more in line with the first episode of the season, and I would say my least favorite of this season so far. I think I liked the first episode even better, because there were some things with Tam in the First Order, and just I don't know. I just think I just like that setting better than where we're at here. But still excited about what's to come. I understand that there has to be episodes in the show like this for a show like Resistance, but it definitely brought up those feelings I've had about the show, where you compare this to just a Clone Wars or a Rebels, but I don't necessarily want to do that. But just like even an episode like this, how much better would it be if there was a Finn or a Poe, or just somebody that we're more familiar with, in the episode in some kind of way. And again, like, I understand what Resistance is doing. I'm not here to bring up any of those issues right now, but it just ultimately there was just not too much here. Again, they catch the Jakkus to feed the Colossus, until we get to kind of see that they're still struggling in some ways on the Colossus. But I just wish they could have either just done it all and just had them succeed the first time, or wrap everything they needed to do up in one half of an episode and start on the other half developing something somewhere. But unfortunately, that's not what we got. And I'll be back with you guys next week for one of my more traditional videos. Again, sorry I'm not in my normal setup today. But thank you for watching this, and please subscribe, Star Wars fans. I do a lot of Star Wars videos, and including weekly episode recaps of Star Wars Resistance. So thank you.